All right, so we just did the Flying J in Winchester in Virginia. Now let's go ahead and take a little trip to Oregon, and we're going to go to the TA in Troutdale. Now, I have been to this one many times, and it can be difficult or easy depending on the time of day. All right, Google, it looks like you're doing some fantastic work. Cool, cool, cool. Now, so there's like, I don't know, nearly probably 200 spaces. Now, mainly angle parking. A lot of angle, a lot of angle parking. Now, when it comes to angle parking, all right, you basically want a side, and if you can't, well, if you can't side, maybe drive in. I don't know. Yeah, it's just let's say let's say for these particular docks for these particular spaces here. And if you were coming from this direction, you can't really back into them, can you? All right, it'd be extremely difficult. I would just drive in. There's nothing wrong with driving in. I think a lot of people. A lot of people think that you're not a real trucker if you drive into a space. I couldn't care less about that. I just believe in getting into the space, taking your break, and leaving safely. I don't care what anybody thinks. Plus, if you do drive into a space, it's a lot quieter here than it is right here. Plus, no one is going to hit you. The only person that could possibly hit you, well, sorry, they could hit you. They could hit your trailer, but the most expensive part is the truck. The only person that would hit you would be this guy for backing up too much. And that's probably not going to happen. But anyway, don't be afraid to drive into a space. Just now, if you do back out of a space, now at the end of this video, or whatever, pretty close, whatever, I will demonstrate backing out of the space. Now, a lot of spaces, let's say if you drove into these spaces right here, all right, you could just do a straight back, because you can have you could fit your entire truck and trailer in this spot right here, and you could just completely back out. You don't even have to do any turning, straight back. There we go. Now, it's just this particular place though. There's just the blind sides are really weird. Definitely, these are the hardest. I would say these are the hardest ones to get into, because if you're coming from this side, you are going to have the blind side, and you never want a blind side. Just seriously, I don't know. Come over here, do a U-turn or something, a safe U-turn. I would do that before blindsiding. It's more safer. I can't stress it enough that blindsiding is just the worst thing to do, unless you have, and I don't know, experienced driver guiding you, at least having a spotter. All right. In the video, I will demonstrate this way, and then you're probably going to do a U-turn here. Anyway, what else? What else? And like, yeah, look, you got some simple straight backs. You could even drive right in here. All right, and then when you want to leave, you do a straight back out, and then carry on there. Yeah, a lot of these guys, they have no problem driving in. They're still cool. What else? What else? What else? What else? These will probably be another hard ones. Anyway, all right. If you guys want to watch me make this level for my game, it is going to start right now. So I might have made this particular space a little harder than it could have been. Now I'm going to drive into the space and then back out of it. All right, presuming that you have to leave. But ideally, if you're driving into this space in the middle of the night, most of these guys on the right over here will be gone. So you'll just be able to do a nice, simple, straight back out of there. Now, going into the space, you're going to have to like kind of drive past it and then cut right back in again. And if you go too far, and meaning is like if you turn too late, that's fine, but correct yourself before you get too close to it. Okay, now we're going to be doing a hard left, so I'm just going to try to use every inch to the right. Okay, I'm going to start turning now, so hard left, and if I find that, yeah, I can tell right now that this, I turned a bit too late. That's fine. We can recover it very easily, but you got to do it back here. I'm just going to turn to the right. Now, when you are correcting if you have turned a bit too late, remember now that, and you do reverse like this, it creates a wider trailer swing. So just be aware of that. All right, let's go off to the left. And now we should be missing the hood of this truck right here, no problem. Okay, I'm going to keep the turn going and get it nice and close to this truck right here because I don't want the front of my trailer knocking this guy's bumper off. Okay, now we're going to hug everything to the left. All right, now once I know that the front of the right-hand side of my trailer is going to miss this guy on the right, I can stop paying attention to it really, but I can start turning to the right then. Okay, we're missing him. All right, very good. Now we're going to go off to the right. Okay, now we're in. We're dead center. Now I'm not going to actually stop in the level. I'm going to go past it just a bit because I just don't want to finish the level. Anyway, so now let's say all these guys are still there. Then that sucks. Okay. Now it's not easy backing out of this space. It really isn't. So you basically got to start maneuvering from here. Okay. So we're at an angle right now, so that at least we have that. The reason being is that the back of the trailer is going to go off to the left. So let's start backing up. Okay, we're going to go nice and slow. Now I'm going to start my turn now. And just keep watching everything on the right now and the left, because the one thing that I definitely have to worry about would be my hood hitting this trailer right here. So I'm going to back up just a little slower. Oh, that's way too slow, but nothing wrong with being slow. Let's go ahead and just get a more of a straight back going. Okay, our mirror is getting really close to that to this trailer right here. Okay, let's back up a little bit slower because I can't really tell what's going on. Okay, we're still jackknifing. Okay, now we can go more. Now we got to watch out for his mirror. Now I'm going to turn to the right, which is going to bring my truck over there. Okay, looking good, looking good, looking good. Maybe just don't go into the space and just drive another 40 miles and find yourself a rest area. I don't know. It sucks. If you are going to a blindside would be easier if you have a spotter, or like if you have a guy that can actually guide you back, and he kind of tells you what to do. That's what I used to do with my trainees all the time. They'd blindside, but I would be guiding them the entire time. Blindside is just no bueno. All right, now this one is a lot easier if you were to drive into it. Now I'm not saying do drive into it. I'm just saying you can. It's late at night, and for some reason this easy space is available. By all means, yeah, you can drive in. You know, again, it's quieter. Okay, so we're just going to go past it a little bit. We're not going to be turning too crazy. Yeah, so nice and easy. And then if we're leaving next morning, all you have to do is a straight back. Okay, so we even have the room. Whoopsie daisy, I probably went a bit too wide. Okay, and then when we are done, we can just do a simple straight back, get those steers pointing straight, make sure you are. Okay, there we go. Life's easy, and you are on your way. And of course, let's say we have another space over here that we can back into. Now, again, you could drive into the space. Now, this one you can actually back into. How could you back into it? Well, you got to treat it like a 90-degree back is kind of how I would look at it. we are going to set ourselves up over here. All right, it's not the hardest back. It's totally possible. I do believe I actually have done this at this particular truck stop. Okay, you just got to kind of, it's again, backing up is angles. All right, so let's back it in. We have the room, so, well, you know, so it's not that bad. All right, let's chase it. Now, yeah, that's it. Okay, I think I'm done with this. I hope you enjoyed the time lapse, and I'm sure, yeah, I really enjoyed making it. That took me hours, by the way. I hope you appreciate it. Anyway, cool. Good luck, guys. Bye bye.